Hey, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Stephen Davidson here. Obviously, we're not shaving, but this is shave related. So, with that being said, let's get started. This is my Dovo. See if you can see it there, close up. Silogen 5/8. See if it says here. See if I get to the hip. Five-eighths, square point, sache red, factory edge, and there's Zoomers getting into something. Factory edge, and I'm going to convert this to a concave bevel, and per Bill M. and Sean Staplenfield's suggestion, they suggested I should try a flat finisher. I'm like, you know what? I think I will. So I'm going to do that today. So let's get started. My first step is the 5K, or 1K, excuse me. Then we go to a 5K. Then the 8K, Snow White. 12K Super Stunt. And I'm going to wait and show you what the final finisher will be later. So let's get started. Get a little bit of sink of water running here. Fill it up a bit. I use lukewarm water. That should be good. Now let's build a slurry. Now, you can shave with a Dovo, Ralph Faust, Tessard, all these premium razors out there. You can shave with them right out of the pack. However, and that is shave ready, yes. However, it's not very comfortable. It tends to be tuggy and pulley. And pasted strap can do it. And if that ain't enough, you can always go to a finisher. Then go ahead and shave with it, and it'll be a lot more comfortable. Won't be as tuggy or as pulley. But for me, I'm going straight to the beginning because I got a tough beard. You guys have seen my shave videos. You know that I will burn through a DE blade in no time. That's kind of why I got into straight razor shaving. Oh, snap. Oh, no. Dang it, man. I knocked this over into the daggum sink. Great tits. But anyway, I will burn through a DE blade in no time. In fact, I'm doing good to get 3 shave out of a lot of them. A lot of them's 2 and done. But feather, I can get maybe 4, 5 tops. And that's just not enough for me. And unfortunately, I found out the hard way, as my buddy Gary Shelley's finding out up in Canada, that when you start getting into one of these, it's a whole nother rabbit hole. I do mean rabbit hole of epic proportions, because this stone right here wasn't too expensive, $60. This one right here was $60. But when you start getting into stones like this, the Naniwa Snow White, this bad boy is $100. This one here is around 60 or 70, give or take-ish. Not too much. And when you get into J-Nats, you really start cussing. My Suhiro 20K was over almost 400 by itself. And my Ozuku Mizu Asagi Japanese natural bench stone I got from Chef's Knives to Go, it was about the same price as my Suhiro. And when you go on eBay to look at Japanese natural stones for sharpening, I think the most expensive one I seen was $5,000. But yeah, it's a whole nother rabbit hole with these stones and whatnot. Cauticles ain't too bad. They usually average out about 110, 120 US dollars. Alright, let's get started, baby. bevel set. Even though it's already set, we're converting it to concave. Yeah, I can tell right away it's going to be a smart move. I stropped this razor too before I begin honing. Anytime you get a new razor, go ahead and strop it. Even if it's new, then go to do this. It'll make it for a better edge. Yeah. Had a gal on my channel, oh, you fell into a trap, blah, 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 flat stones only. And I'm like, no real scientific emphasis by it. Guy had about maybe 10 or 12 honing videos. I could tell he ain't been doing it very long. I'm like, dude, no. I didn't even comment on it. In fact, I deleted the comment. He ain't blocked yet, but if he comments again with something stupid like that, he's good as gone. Yeah. This is my first Dovo. Most of what I own was a lot of eBay razors, some gold dollars. I got my Terrasart in there. And it's going pretty good too. It's still going for that matter. I just got through touching it up not long ago on a pasted strop. I shaved over the weekend, so it'll be a minute or two before I get to use this bad boy. Oh, mute the point. Just the point. That way it don't get me. I always mute the point on the square point. I thought this was around, but my mistake. You can tell right away this is good steel right here. Geometry wise, this one was pretty good. Didn't see much wrong with it. See how we're doing now. Looks pretty good so far. You can tell it's getting a little bit getting there, if you will. I don't know what I'm doing on this one here in a minute. I don't like too much from being done, actually. I can tell already. Turn the snow around a little bit and build up a new fresh slurry. Alright, let's do some more. Some more coming, okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, baby. That's gonna be good. yeah. Do a little bit of a roll stroke here. There we go. Got that one spot. See, what this elliptical shaped stone does is it converts this wide bevel into a skinny bevel. And it's almost like a double bevel. It's concave, which breaks the surface tension and allows the razor to glide over. Once you get some soap on there, your brick goes bye-bye. Yet it's still comfortable shave because it's not scraping the hide off. That's basically what this does. This concave bevel is the cat's meow. Now, it was built in at first, and then Sean Staplefield and I talked about this via email a little bit. He told me a flat finish is great with a concave bevel. So it just takes a little while to get to there, and then you finish on a flat stone, a flat finish of your choice, and I guarantee you'll like it. So that's what we're doing today. Oh, for those who are new and wondering, I mute the point so it don't dig into my cheek. Okay, I believe that's going to do it for the 1K. Let's get this bad boy out of the way. Clean it up a bit. There we are. Clean, almost clean stone. Whatnot. But that's one thing I love about these Shapton Pro Kuromakus. I don't have to do much to. They're almost. You don't really need. You don't really need to do a lot to maintain them. Excuse me, got a little tongue tied this morning. We're still cleaning up from the flooding. We about got it done though. Let's see what we got next. Ready. All right. Again. Right now for the 5K. Get this bad boy set up and going. And I'm going to spend quite a bit of time on this one, as this is your mid-range right here. 8K, the Snow White's more of a finisher than a mid-range. It's transitional stone too. A lot of people go from the 5K straight to a J-Nat finisher, if you will. I know Anthony Esposito used to. He probably still does for that matter. Okay, that's going to do that. Alright. Alrighty, same thing. Okay, that's 20 on that one. Turn it around a little bit. Now we're going to do 20 on this side. Alright, there's 40 X strokes. 20 on one side, flip the stone, 20 on the other side. Now we're going to flip the stone again and water down our slurry a little bit. Alrighty. Alright, do 40 more. Same thing, or 20 on one side, 20 again. There's 20. And do it again. Oh, back in a minute, folks. Sorry about that phone call, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Okay, we'll flip this around. And we're going to do 20 more. Then I'm going to shut it down for a bit. I got some things to take care of. And then I'll come back with the 8K after I get done here. Okay, that'll take care of that. Let's mute the point. Just a point. Alright, I'm going to dry this puppy off. Clean the stone up a little bit here. Alright. Well, let's finish. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That takes care of this stone right here. Dry it off some more. Yeah. Okay. Try this off a little bit too. And this. Alright. There we go. Yeah. Okay, folks. I'm going to shut it down. I got something to take care of real quick. I'll be right back. And when I bring you back, I'm going to go ahead and pick up with a Naniwa Snow White 8K. I might do more work on the 5K off camera because it's already a long video. So, that being said, I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Do not go anywhere, folks. Okay, I am back. Let's get on the start on the Naniwa Snow White 8K. Alright. That took a while. I went ahead and did about 100 more X strokes on my Shapton Pro 5K. Now we're going to go to the 8K. Naniwa Snow White here, and the phone call was from a local Toro dealer by the name of Turf Pros. And the dude came and picked up our deal. Picked up my push mower, my Toro zero turn time cutter, and my weed eater as well. I think I mentioned that. He got my weed eater, my Echo weed eater, my Toro push mower with electric starter, and the Toro time cutter zero turn. And about an hour later, when my uncle was here visiting, we got a call from them back. Not good at all. In fact, it was terrible. We're looking at a total loss for all of our lawn equipment. The guy told me over the phone right away. He says, the weed eater, you might as well throw it in the garbage, because to fix this would cost more than the weed eater's worth, and you could buy you a brand new one. Alright, so I figured that was the deal. He said, probably looking at the same deal with a push mower, not sure. And the zero turn, he checked the oil on it, and it was like 3 times full, so it was full of water. So he said that basically we were looking at probably issues down the road as well, if he was able to get it running and fixed, that the transaxles were not serviceable, meaning water probably got in them and they can't get the water out. So basically, to fix these mowers would cost about as much to buy new equipment. It's expensive, yet not expensive at the same time. Figure that one out, right? So yours truly is going to have to get knee deep in the flood insurance company's behind and figure this out. I can't afford, whoa, there we go. I can't afford to keep paying the dude that mowed it this last time. It's $60 a pop. Even though the mowing season's just about over, it's just not a very good price. And the only time it flooded this bad before was nearly 50 years ago, shortly after I was born. So yeah, over time it will be wise to go ahead and look at new equipment. Mom's doing extremely well, for those wondering. We went up there to UVA, as you guys know, on October the 7th and 8th. She had appointments for both days. And, oh, hope I didn't break it. Nope, I didn't. And it was a fantastic visit, except it took forever on the 7th. I mean, we was there for 3 hours, easy, if not more. And they had it marked she was a dietitian, but come to find out, she's a full-blown kidney specialist. And they took Mom back right away to whatnot, and she had to wait forever. I mean forever. She had to wait before the doctor even got back there. And she had to fill out a ton of forms. Like I said, I know we was there for every bit 3 hours. And next thing I know, she come out, she said she's happy. The report went well. Said her lab works was so good that if Mom didn't tell her she had a kidney removed, she would have never known it. And she doesn't have to go back to that one for at least a year. So you fast forward to the next day after we stay overnight. She goes to see the doctor that performed the surgery on her. Equally as good. But she has to go back to him in 6 months. In April of 2025. So she's doing real good and getting around pretty good. She's still having issues with her back and whatnot and her feet. But other than that, she's doing great. In fact, she's even talking about going back to work if she can stand it. But Vein Company, she's been dealing with them and whatnot, and they're doing right by her so far. And they want her up, moving around and whatnot. So that's a good thing. There we go. Yeah. Getting there. It's getting real sticky, which is what you want. Alright. Yeah, this don't take long on this stone. Especially if you spend a lot of time on the 5K. There we go. So yours truly's got a lot to do. I finally got caught up and put out all the podcasts I want to for now, at least. And hopefully things will get lined up and we'll be okay soon. Oh, here we go. Yeah. There we go. Done here on the next stone. Dull the point again. Clean it up. There's my old 600 grit worn out diamond plate. Shout out to my buddy Lee Chavez. He's not had time to use it yet, but he's recently bought a Blackstone griddle and he's looking forward to using it. One of the secrets, if you do get one of those, ladies and gentlemen, get the domes. I'm telling you. Once you get that thing put together, take the top plate somewhere, have it sandblasted real good. flip it over on the bottom. Try to put some cardboard up and everything around the sides, if you will, on the inside and whatnot, after you get it sandblasted. And then spray paint the bottom of it with some high heat stove paint. Let me tell you, then you got to season it and keep it going like a cast iron skillet. You got something that'll be the best cooking you ever had. You can cook a steak in 10 minutes if you want it well done. I like mine medium, so I cook mine around 3 minutes on each side. And I'm ready to go under the dome. I get it hot and turn the heat down to low. I season my steak and coat it with oil. And bada bing, bada boom, clean. And then I use a timer and I cook my steak. Comes out perfect every single time. As well as the Blackstone grill. Also, if you want some of the best hash browns you'll ever eat, yeah, you ain't gonna beat it. So he's gonna enjoy that. I thought about getting one of those Blackstone pizza ovens, but the price tag, man, it's don't ask, don't tell. And I'm getting to where I have to make my own pizza and I have to use Alfredo sauce. If I even look at a pizza sauce jar, tomato-based pizza sauce jar, my gut starts saying no and bubbling. So yeah, screw that. Oh, this is the Naniwa 12K Superstone. So we're going to spend some time here. I may shut the video off after I get started and then come back to it, because I don't want this thing to be an hour long. I already got 20 minutes in there setting up on the laptop. Alright, let's get started on this one. Same thing, X strokes. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, there's 50. Clean this off a little bit. So yeah, that's what's been going on here. Alright. Now we get the other, turn the stone around and do 50 more. A lot of people, believe it or not, can shave off this stone and have no issues. This is a 12,000 grit stone. However, those of us with a tough beard know exactly what I'm talking about when we need just a bit more. So there we go, 50 more, and see what happens. This feels like plastic too. Yeah. There we go, 50. It's already, I don't know if you can see it pretty good or not, but it's already starting to stick, the razor is. So that means it's pretty much good to go. Next stone produces an incredible edge, but getting a whole big piece of it is a pain in the neck, and it's not cheap. This little piece I got coming over here in a second or two. I believe I'm going to have to use that. Let me get my other Nagura over here off to the side. There we go. Alright. Somebody encouraged me to get a Norton 4K, 8K stone, a combo stone. Nope, not again. Number one, the grit rating's off. It's not even close to the actual grit rating. Number two, the stone don't last. By the time you clean it off and flatten it, or elliptical shape it like this, and then clean it up, that stone will be gone in about 8 months. That's how long mine lasted, give or take. And if you do a honing service for razors, it'll last you less than that. So no. And while you're not supposed to soak the 8K, you are the 4K. How you soak a half a stone? See what I mean? It's just, no. I'll pass on it. Thank you very much. Alright. Clean. We're talking clean, ladies and gentlemen. I usually grab my 5K Nagura so I don't take off too much of the stone, but at the same time it's got enough to it to clean it up. Alright. Sorry about that, folks. So basically, we found out we lost all of our lawn equipment. We got it picked up all in one day. Ain't that a kick in the head? clean up as I go. See here. And now for the creme de la creme. My Nakiyama Aswedo Japanese. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Right up against Larry. Mud from this stone comes up really fast. It's got a real nice smooth glass feel to it. Really nice, really nice. This little beast right here was $75. It's not quite a 6x2, but it's close to it. Meaning I could do quite a bit and get quite a bit out of it. Alright, let's see what we got here. There we go. There we go. There we go, there's 50. Let's turn the stone around a bit. Yeah. Try not to lose that slurry, even though this is a pretty hard stone. Okay, now we do 50 more. And that should make it shave ready. Just need to strop it and good to go from there. There we go. I seen that Jared sent the razor and honed one up and sent it to Radford, Virginia. That's about an hour around from here, about an hour from here. 50. Here we go. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and clean this stone off a little bit. Here. That was Sean Staplefield and Bill M's idea on this type of home. Go with the elliptical shaped stones in the beginning from 1K to 5K to 8K, or however you want to do it, and then just use a flat finish. That was their idea, and that's what I just did. It should work. They told me I would like it. We'll see. But who am I to doubt those guys? Because I'm new to this concave bevel deal. Well, I have shaved off a concave bevel and got some great shaves. In fact, I've gotten really good shaves off of them. There's still a lot of controversy and hard-headedness, if you will, by some people. I won't mention names. But, yeah. I had one guy come on there and say, "Hey, man, you've been sold a bill of goods or whatever. Oh, you're falling into a trap, blah, blah, blah." I talked about him earlier in the video, I think. And it was very close-minded or whatever. And he only had like 10 or 12 videos out, honing-wise, and nah. Very close-minded, like, if you will. So that's pretty much what's going on there. I'm not too keen on that, if you will. So, yeah. I don't mind you coming on my channel, commenting or whatever. If you have an opinion, sure. But if you're coming on there to start something, or to get a World War 3, 4, and 5 rolled into one started comment-wise, you will be gone. That's just all there is to it. I got rid of his comment, but I didn't block him. So, yeah. I'm just out for some good shaves, having some fun, and whatnot. Cleaning the sink, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it. Alrighty. Okay. One more thing before I call it quits, and that would be to mute the point again. You gotta mute the point often as you're home, because if you don't, you'll have issues. But yeah, mute the point like so it don't dig into my cheek, because I thought it was round and it wasn't. Either that or clicked on the wrong one to 2, which I've done that before too. But yeah, there we are. From bevel set to finish. Bevel set, concave bevel set, I should say. And took it all the way up to a Naniwa 12K Superstone. Finished on a Nakiyama Aswedo flat stone. And she should be ready, so I'm going to call that good. Thank you for watching and or listening. And I'll see you again real soon. Take care and God bless. Later.